We're celebrating agriculture here at the 104th Pennsylvania Farm Show, and joining me right now is Mckenzie Glass. And Mckenzie, you were a Myersdale student from Myersdale High School, but you're also the state chaplain for the FFA program, Future Farmers of America. Tell me a little bit about FFA.
So FFA started in 1928, and it was started by 33 farmers that were around the world, and it has evolved to so much more than just farming. So in 1988, it was changed from Future Farmers of America to the National FFA organization so that we could be more inclusive of everyone and everyone's background and everything else. So we have now over 170,000 members nationwide and almost 13,000 here in Pennsylvania, and we offer so many different opportunities for public speaking and all different kinds of skills that kids want to learn for future careers and future endeavors.
So give me a little more detail on those type of opportunities that you have.
So the different types of opportunities, so we have everything from career development events to leadership development events. So public speaking is a huge one that I was involved in high school. So my freshman year, I started doing the creed and I placed second, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so awesome. So I continued with public speaking throughout my entire high school career, but there's so much more than just that. We have everything from veterinary skills to ag issues, which was here this past week, and we had a lot of teams compete in that, and I've never competed in it, but it seems really cool. And there's just so many different things and so many different aspects of FFA that is involved in ag and some that are not.
I had the opportunity to sit in on one of those presentations earlier today where they were talking about sterilization and important techniques that you have to use when you're caring for animals. And I was really impressed to see what some of your fellow students and colleagues were teaching and displaying through that presentation. So it seems like a worthwhile program. Now, as the state chaplain, what are some of your responsibilities at the state level?
So some of my responsibilities, if a student or a member comes up to me and asks what about what I do, I always tell them, I'm here. If you have any questions, I will help you with your spiritual guidance, or if you have any other questions about that. But in Pennsylvania, our titles are not 100% feasible, I guess I want to say. So I am very religious, but some of us are not on our team, and that what makes us so diverse, and it's such a great thing to have. But we have a time of reflection when we have our opening ceremony. So if you are not really religious, we have a time of reflection for you to reflect on what you are involved in.
Now, you have been holding your position, I believe, since midsummer, and so you're coming up on the second half of your term of office. What are some things you'd like to accomplish or you're looking forward to before you kind of hand over this position to the next in line?
So a couple of events that we have coming up is our ACES conference in February. It's a 3-weekend conference, and this is when most of our members attend. Over the course of 3 weekends, we have different workshops. We have a volunteer day that we have, and we just do so many different things, and it's such a great experience. And then in March, we have our state legislative leadership conference, also known as SLLC, and it's a 3-day conference, and we have a big thing about advocating this year because we're trying to revamp that entire conference. We are still including different things about the whole legislative process, but we're trying to make it more advocate related to agriculture and to FFA. And then after that is our summer convention, which is where me and the rest of my team will retire, and all the other teams in the state will compete, and first place, second place will go to the Big E or to the National FFA Convention in October. So it's really exciting, all the different things that are coming up, and we couldn't be more thrilled.
Well, Mckenzie, thank you so much for joining us here at the 104th Pennsylvania Farm Show and for telling us a little bit more about FFA.